What's up, guys? AstroPenguin642 here with a postmortem on my Ludum Dare 43 game, a Heightened Plight. The Ludum Dare 43 is a game jam where you have to make a game in 3 days, and I entered it a few weekends ago, and the voting is still on, so if you somehow also entered it, then I'll leave a link to my Ludum Dare page, or if you just want to play the game for whatever reason. So yeah, this game was an experience, I'll tell you that much. I entered the game jam with catnip overdose, and it was the first time for a lot of things. It was my first Ludum Dare. It was my first, not my first game jam, because Outside the Lines was made in a game jam, but it was the first time I did sound design and music for a game, so that was really exciting. And the sound design was surprisingly fun. I always looked at sound design as something that I don't think I would find fun, but it was actually pretty fun to do sound design for this game. So Heightened Plight is basically a game where you have to like sacrifice various items in order to make the speed of your hot air balloon a little bit slower. And if you end up like being too fast when you land, then you crash and everyone dies. But some complications I had when I made this game, for one, I feel like it's very confusing for someone who isn't me. Like, I don't feel like I explain enough. Like, you saw that when I opened that package, I got a parachute, but you may have not seen the parachute because it kind of just like showed up without really making it obvious. But there's just a lot of complicated mechanics that aren't obvious the first time you play the game, and that was kind of the idea. I was trying to make it so that you had to. Oh no, my phone is gone. I was trying to make it so that you had to learn stuff on your way, but I kind of overdid it. And there are a few issues as well, like besides that. Like, for instance, I was able to ration food when nobody wanted food, and I think it's because I used the parachute. The parachute was made on the last day, so there are probably a few issues with it. I just haven't play tested the game enough because there's just a lot of stuff to do with this, because I had to test other people's or rate other people's games. But yeah, the game's just really confusing for someone who isn't as recognized, or doesn't recognize the game as much as I did. Someone left a comment on the Ludum Dare page that I thought was really cool. They basically suggested that, let's check the speed. They suggested that, sorry, I'm getting distracted with the game because it's a little bit of an overwhelming game. But someone just suggested that the dog should be able to bark and scare away the birds, and I thought that was a really cool idea, but we didn't think about that. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like I did sound design and music well for what it's worth, because it was my first time doing that, and I feel like I did like the balance of the game well. Assuming you know what you're doing, the game is actually fairly difficult. So I'm gonna check okay, I should be fine. Let's check the height. Okay, so I'm about to land. I'm actually out of water, so hopefully he doesn't die. I should win unless there is unless the bug with people needing food and water while they're parachuting is still a thing. I honestly don't know, because I haven't played with it enough. But yeah, I feel like this went rather well. Okay, cool, I won. So, and there's proof as well that the game is possible because a few people in the comments were like not even sure if the game was possible, but it is. So yeah, I just didn't explain enough in the game itself, or just didn't give enough indicators of what was happening in the game. But no, I keep talking about that, but I do feel like this was a success. I had a lot of fun. I'm definitely entering the next one, so if you want to play or rate this game, I will put a link in the description. If not, I hope you enjoyed watching. Hit the like button if you did, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.